Should see a red light there. It's taping now. See it?
Oh, right, I see the numbers moving. Wait, hold on.
You see the red light?
No.
Press the button and then you put the red light. Push one side.
Oh, cool.
Goes closer, one side further.
Ooh.
It's called a zoom. Focus on other things. Just walk around if you want.
When I was 10 years old, your grandfather
How you doing?
brought a camera home from the school where he taught. And he showed me how to use it.
I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world.
I filmed your two uncles, your grandmother, and sometimes myself. I think we're lost.
Yes, let's go.
It was through the camera that your grandfather taught me how to be an artist.
This maze is killing me.
Help!
This film is a way of passing these things on to you. In fact, it's about you and me. To tell our story, I have to go back to 2005, when I was diagnosed with this. Multiple sclerosis is when your own body thinks that your nerves are the enemy. It results in the loss of muscle control, vision, balance, sensation, and a whack load of other problems. Primary progressive multiple sclerosis is the hardest hitting form. I can sum it up in 3 words. Pretty fucking scary. I really wanted you. But with MS, I wasn't sure if I was able to have kids. That's when I met your mom. She was smart, beautiful, and maybe because her mom had MS,
Are you ready?
she was understanding about my condition. How is it that you're so magical?
Very silly.
She became my creative partner. That over there. It seemed like a perfect relationship. We had a commitment ceremony in the park. Within a couple of years, your mom got pregnant with you. Just before you were born, we're invited to screen my last film, When I Walk.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jase, DaSilva, and Alice Cook.
What did your baby do? Babies do, actually, on Valentine's Day. And
His name is Sundance. The day you were born was the best day of our lives.
Thank you to all of you. Oh, you're welcome.
He's like really cute.
What's the name?
Jase Xavier DaSilva. It's a really cute name.
He really looked at you a lot,
He was looking a lot.
like staring at you.
Look at that, that's a camera. Pretty cool, huh?
I'll show you.
What do you think, guy?
I'm just turning on your chair for you.
Just don't give Daddy any break. Just shove it.
I love you so much, but I'm still nervous about being a father to you, especially with my disability. So I called my dad for advice. He was my idol growing up. Even though my parents split up when I was a teenager, my dad stayed close by.
I don't think it's much different from being a regular father without a disability. All you gotta do for Jase is just show that you love him, you're his role model, you're not gonna keep the ball, but as long as you're there for him, that's what counts.
Yeah, I do need help taking care of you, but I can still be a good father. But there are so many places I can't share with you. All around the city, all around the world, accessibility is a critical issue. So I developed an accessibility website and app. Your mom and I work on it together.
As you can see, this place is kind of amazing for accessibility. Huge entryway, totally flat, no lip here whatsoever. I'm gonna give this place 5 stars.
Everybody understands what it's like to lose your freedom and not being able to go someplace just because of a step or a flight of stairs. This is the first time that we're able to map Tbilisi. We're coming up with XMap 2.0, which will release a new API function.
The next speaker will be Jase DaSilva, please.
It was fine, until I became disabled. We have a wonderful son, Jase, and I just wonder, am I going to be able to be with him and go to things like his baseball game? I dream of a world where, it's 100% accessible. Meanwhile, I get recognition for when I walk.
And the winner goes to When I Walk.
This award is dedicated to all people with disabilities from around the world that are putting their stories on screen. You're making this world a better place and changing media today. And I start working on this film. And I shoot like what I'm looking at right now. Like that? Yeah, that's good.
Oh my God.
I feel like a lucky guy. Your grandmother says you have angels taking care of you. Thank you, Miss Positivity. I feel like my life is moving forward. But so is my MS, and I now need 24-hour care. It makes me sad to think about what I'm gonna be like as you get older. And it makes me sad that you wouldn't really know me as like somebody who could get out and do things with you. But I mean, like in a way, like making this film is the way that I can show you what it was like and talk to you about challenges. It turns out one of the biggest challenges was for me and your mom. 50% of couples where one spouse has a disability end in separation. The other person is more prone to caregiver burnout. And that's what happened to us. I thought long and hard about sharing this with you, and I think that you should know what happened. I can't speak for your mom, so this is just my side of the story. I'm not exactly sure when things start to go wrong, but it might be when we decide to move from Brooklyn to Manhattan. So I'm really glad we're moving. I'd like to do things outside of just one neighborhood. Seriously, what's the point of being in New York if I don't get to do that?
I don't know. That's why we're moving. For you.
I think it'll be okay for Jase.
He has the park here. We're not gonna have a park. And you know, last summer we sat in the park. That's all we did was play in the grass.
But like for the last couple times I tried to go out just for doctor's appointments, I had to cancel them because I can't drive to doctor appointments.
That's why we're moving.
I'm curious if other places are like this.
I don't want to live in New York our whole life. Like, what if we want to go somewhere? But then it depends on the care in that state, in that country, and the care in New York, it turns out, is like pretty good. So could we match it? I don't know. The two of us being basically confined to New York as long as we are a couple. If we can't make it in New York City, then you're gonna be in a nursing home and we're gonna live in Oklahoma or something. I don't know.
We look at places to live that might be better suited for raising children. We start where we have relatives. Florida, Toronto, and Vancouver, where we celebrate your first birthday with my crazy family.
Happy birthday to you.
Mommy gets another gift. Dad, one more time.
Here we go. Here we go again.
So the question that we both have is, where should we end up living?
I was just thinking of that just yesterday, and I'm thinking down the road, because I'm getting older, thinking in the future, I really don't want to live and die in Vancouver where it's so cold, right? And rainy. I would love to go to a warm place. And then I thought, if you guys go to a warm place, I'll come and live in the warm place, wherever you guys are.
I think we want to. The trouble is Florida, the care there. I think
That's
it's
a
forced
problem.
into a nursing home.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Even the care here is the same way too.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it's gonna. We can just pass him back and forth.
Yeah.
So right now we have the best care that we would have.
Exactly.
New York gives the best equation. Yeah. Yes, here, you can stand.
As soon as we get back to New York, we move to the East Village, where we try stuffing our family and my carries into a small one-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, Jason, you guys aren't going to use this sink anymore.
Well,
You're going to use the kitchen one. This doesn't make sense.
When you're not here, you could.
No, I can't. Like, it's... Jason, there has to be a policy. You have 4 aides.
Oh, they're not.
Oh, come here.
The policy can be when they're not here, I can try and make it the same.
No, Jason, your stuff. Where is the being kept?
In the bathroom.
Huh?
In the bathroom.
I'm gonna set up something else. There's French apartments in Paris that have bathrooms down the hall. They don't even have bathrooms. People live.
Yeah, but they have a. But they. No, that's not true. Yeah, that's right. Before long, we're celebrating your second birthday. I'm delighted that you're getting around more than ever. But I hate that it can't always follow you.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
I think he needs help.
Yeah.
You wanna go?
You drive. It's really bumpy.
You need to remove.
Jase,
It's not fair to make everyone else do it for you.
well, normally it wouldn't come to a plane that doesn't have cement.
Normally you would. That's what we do. We try to come places.
That's the other one.
Yeah, or get a remote.
The remote doesn't make the thing drive sooner. Don't make up. So here I am, 35, but I feel like I'm much older, and I don't know if it's because we have a baby right now, or maybe we got married too soon. Maybe, I don't know. We're older than we were. But, yeah, your mother and I aren't going through the best of times. We're going through a difficult situation, so we spend a lot of time arguing to each other, and I can't tell you the last time that she slept in the same bed as me. I don't think that I signed up for that. I almost didn't put the next scene of the film because it deals with sex. But it's an important part of life that you'll understand when you get older. It all started when I called my friend Davey because your mom and I weren't sleeping together. But Jase, take it from me. You ever have a relationship on the rocks? Don't do this.
Hello?
Hey, Davey.
Hey, how's it going, man? What's up?
Okay. So imagine if you were in my situation where you can't use your hands, you can't see properly, you're in a wheelchair. I'm just like, I have no idea what to do. So I just like am sitting, waiting for nothing to happen.
Well, there are services for people that are handicapped to get that stuff done, and it's legal.
Oh, really?
You just have, but she'd have to know about it, right?
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
There's also a network within the handicapped community that will do it for free. They come over and do that for you. Yeah, I mean, if you want, I'd be happy to get some information for you.
Yeah, very good. 1 week later, I find somebody through the Disability Network. But cheating on your mom doesn't solve anything. Instead, it pushes us further apart.
Now you guys are traveling a lot since we last spoke. So I don't know if you really had time to talk with each other, be with each other and all. Not really. I mean, we've tried. I've tried to set aside some time, but it hasn't really worked out. It's like I'm constantly surrounded by carries, and that's it. There's no time or break for me. So I just can't handle it. And you were saying too, we talked about before, that you're not feeling so well either.
Well, I'm feeling horrible. Yeah, for weeks. I've been feeling horrible. Yeah.
If you're feeling frustrated from your exhaustion and everything on your plate, that you can't be in a relationship as much as you'd like.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's a frustration for you too.
I'm too tired to be frustrated. I don't know. Yeah, I'm frustrated.
Have you guys talked about splitting up? Was that ever on the table or not?
I don't know. That would be complicated.
Yeah.
As far as Jason, I still love him. I want to be with him. I like the relationship. I'm just physically a mess. I'm tired. And I can't do the things that he wants me to do for him. It's not complicated.
How can you be physically more of a mess right now than what I'm doing on a day-to-day? Do you put them up against each other ever?
I don't know. I mean, you don't. Like, if I were like you, then we couldn't really. I mean, we really wouldn't like survive. Like, I'm keeping us afloat.
You're sounding kind of desperate now, almost like really, really needing Alice, which is I've never.
I used to go. I gave Jason so much TLC. Like,
Right.
my whole life was dedicated to like caring for you until Jase was born.
This is nothing out of the ordinary because it's just so essential what you're both experiencing. You know?
Yeah.
And there's not like this magic answer. It's just kind of working through it and coming together with it and keep trying to see ways that you can come together more. I mean, because there's no magic answer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's help Daddy real quick. Watch. Watch Mommy help Daddy. Okay. Let me pull him more than you lift.
Oh.
It's easier. Jason, I need you to put your arm. Oh, okay, come here. Come out. Come here, I got you. Okay, give up. Okay, come on.
I see your mom getting pulled in so many different directions, including working full-time to take care of us. But still, I'm not doing my job taking care of her.
That's pretty cool.
For some reason, he won't hold his own bottle. We have yet to figure that out. Why?
I don't care because he doesn't let me.
Can you come and hang out? I'm disabled, but I still have responsibilities like everyone else.
Feeding ourselves.
While I do like East Village, our apartment is expensive. But because of my disability, I qualify for a rent-subsidized apartment in Long Island City, Queens.
All of the apartments have a stainless steel refrigerator, a stove, there's a dishwasher, microwave. I know the door handle heights and things like that, okay? Or
Yeah, that should be fine.
Do you have washer and dryer in existing place?
No,
So what do you think of everything?
it's great.
You just need to sign and then you can date on top here.
It's like one of the best views in Brooklyn.
Queens.
Or Queens. In both. So as soon as the paperwork goes through, we move. Even though the new apartment is much better, we decide to look at places outside the city. The next stop, Austin, Texas.
It's like California right there. That's crazy. Oh, Barton Hills. This is like one of the really good elementaries. It's got a square of its head. It's so cute. It's like very 60s style. I love that. It's like this elementary I went to. I like neighborhoods like this that you can just like walk around and go out at night and see the stars and take walks.
When we get home, your mom starts researching jobs in Austin.
What do you guys watch it?
Oh no! Oh, I thought they were chicken. Yay, Jay!
Not long after your birthday, your mom accepts a job in Austin. I don't want you to leave. Your mom says she can give you a better life in Austin. She might be right, and I figure I can always move there later. So I agreed to you both leaving. But then in no time, the boxes are packed and you're ready to go.
I want to go all the way.
Are you gonna go to Austin?
I'll go all the way to the track.
You wanna go all the way to track?
To the woods.
So you're gonna take a plane. You go up, up, up.
It's sad. And now it's sad again. No, now it's sad. It's sad again. Don't be sad, Daddy. Don't feel sad. Don't be sad, Daddy. Don't feel sad.
Having trouble with your legs last night? Nope. Okay, come down. Here we go.
DJ, everything's there. You can't turn to the side. Yeah, that's like so much better. Put it the other way, it's better.
But that's not the way.
I can see you more, Jase.
No. You do that.
Don't do that. Put it the other way, it's better.
Now can you get some more dirt for me?
Yeah, go get more dirt.
Wow, this is really fun.
Great, sit back. Your vision's in the same range. Like I say, the two eyes together, you did look a little worse.
Do people ever go blind, like, because of MS?
You can. I would say it's definitely the exception. Usually you're not blind, which is the good thing, you know, at least. Good. You know, not that, obviously, for a filmmaker, this degree of impairment obviously is a major impact. But, you know, it's, yeah, that's the nice thing is that it's usually not left totally black.
You know? Yeah, okay, cool.
I'll show you a little vocal warm-up that we haven't done before. So can you do a yawn sigh, sort of a yawn and a sigh together? So it's like this. And now we'll do the foghorn. Can we do our sustained ah? That's enough. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. That's it. You did great.
In addition to problems seeing, talking, swallowing, and breathing, I can no longer use my hands. I am officially quadriplegic. For years, I've been tracking myself on the expanded disability status scale. I'm now a 9, which means I can't care for myself, and I'm restricted to a wheelchair. Jase, this is hard to talk about, but you should know. There's only 2 stops left on the scale. 9.5, which means I can't communicate or eat, and 10, which is death. So right now I'm at an EDSS score of 9.
Mm-hmm.
So how much time do I have? Because I do know that 10 is death.
No one can say, because it's still your body. Your body, how they fight with all the other comorbidities that comes on that time. Because 9.5, you need ventilation to breathe. You need external sources for nutrition and everything. So you still alive, but with the machines. Your whole system are shutting down gradually. That I can say. It's not good way to say, but I'm sorry. But
it's okay.
Okay. So this is sad part to discuss, but still this is reality.
Exactly.
That's important.
It's more important to me to know these things.
Yes.
Than to not know these things.
Yes.
Is that a comfortable spot or do you need it back further?
Another point on the scale means another change, so I can keep moving around.
Let's go for a spin. I don't know, just to see you drive. Let the chair travel straight. Keep trying to straighten it. You're fine. Keep your head in the middle. You got it.
Yeah, it's good. Look, come on, no hands. Jase, if you ever get in a difficult situation, don't be afraid to ask for help. Yes, come sit down. That's what I have to do when I need new assistants to both take care of me and help me with my work. I'll just run through my schedule. So I get up and getting ready. I need somebody's help to like change my clothes, brush my teeth, putting on my shoes. I would need help transferring to my wheelchair, to have a coffee in the morning, take my medication, do things like look at the computer and type. So I'll need you to read back the emails to me because I can't really see the screen. And what about like using the urinal or the bathroom? Do you feel comfortable about doing those things? Do you think that you could do that?
Yeah.
Like very disabled and very busy. It's like I go to film festivals. I went to the White House 2 weeks ago. 2 nights ago, it was just the Korean ambassador's house. So are you okay with like working late though? Are you more interested in the day shift or the night shift? Do you have any questions for me?
Hey, morning, Jason.
So I hire the best assistants that I can.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Hey, Jason. Bye, Jason.
Hey, Jessica. Hey, George.
Hey, Jason. Bye.
Bye. How was school today?
No.
Was it fun? Was it really fun?
No.
Jase, you're being really silly. Say something in English. Say some words. Say some real words. Goodbye, Alice. He's not talking.
Jake ate so much food today.
That's good, Jase. You're getting big.
Okay.
Yeah, Alice, I can't keep doing all this by myself. Really, really hard. Like, I didn't do anything wrong for you guys to do.
So I disagree, but
Yeah, I do. I know. I do.
but I'm
Well,
gonna.
why do you disagree?
I can earn a higher, much better. I can give Jase a much better life here, like 20 times better here.
So it's reason enough to take him away from his father. You think it's reason enough to take him away from his
I
father?
can't make it in New York. Yeah, it is.
You can make it fine in New York, but like, whatever. If you wouldn't.
I just.
That's not
I
true.
couldn't make it in New York. So I'm gonna take him. I gotta get him some dinner, and we can talk to you after if you want.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Bye.
So this is us on a typical day. This is Jason. He's editing.
I'm still confused as to why your mom left. So I end up looking for answers in an unexpected place. My last film.
I don't want Jason getting any worse. And it just keeps coming. It's like affecting his hands a lot. How fast he talks and how loud he talks.
Do you ever wish that you were with somebody able-bodied?
Yeah. But I wish you were able-bodied. That's who I wish I was with.
What happens when I can't eat my food? Will you be the person that feeds me? Will we like come to a restaurant and then you feed me the food and then eat your own food too? In front of everybody else to watch?
I don't know.
Why are you going on a trip?
Going on a trip to get away from you. I'm like on the verge of insanity. Like I have to leave for my own mental state.
Yeah.
I've been taking care of you for like 2 years straight, and
You just take a break.
the shittiest part of this whole thing is that we're trapped.
I was too caught up with making the film and dealing with my own MS.
Like you and
I just saw her love for me, not her concern about the burden she was taking on. I talked to my friend Alberto to get his thoughts. So you and I have known each other for a long time, so...
Almost like 10 years, so maybe.
Yeah, that's right. So I know that your partner left something similar to what happened to me.
Yes.
How did you deal with that?
If you want me to be honest to you, and not taking sides or just being more logic and fair, I don't blame them for wanting to leave. I mean, imagine waking up to someone covered in piss, stiff next to you. It must be hard. And if I could run away from myself, I would. I felt like if I was not disabled, things could have worked. Just have this like fire inside of me that just wants to get up and run and take life by the horns like I used to do.
I feel exactly the same way. I mean, that's why I'm trying to do what I do. That's why I keep on doing what I do.
That's why I'm right here with you, because to me, you're an example for me as a disabled person and for a lot of walking people that they have all the tools and they don't do much.
Problem is there's my kid in the middle of it all. So I want to be close to my kid.
As you should be, and you're just being a good dad, a normal person, a normal dad, by trying to be close to your son and give him all the knowledge and love that you can.
Yeah. I see similarities between what you're going through and what I went through when my parents split up. I asked my mom about how their marriage ended.
It was open. It was open, as you guys wished. It was open. You guys could live with two parents.
One thing you guys did, which I appreciate, you live close by. That is the big difference.
Yeah, like a mile away.
Do you ever talk to Daniel or Lee about what they thought about Dad moving?
No, because Daniel doesn't want to rehash the stuff. He's not making a movie. You are.
It's not about a movie. It's about the history.
Your life and Jason's life are not similar in any way. All right, I wouldn't.
Your grandmother doesn't want to talk about her kids being hurt by the divorce. I understand. I don't want you to be hurt for your mom and me splitting up. I miss you so much. I go to Austin to visit you. On the way there, I stop in Utah to see my dad.
I'm ready for the lesson. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
We got it. We got you on the picture too.
Okay, cool. Start to a pan, right or left. You go in front of the camera.
Do you want me to turn around? Done? I wouldn't do it. When you were growing up, you always wanted to be kind of creative and do stuff with film. And you have another side to this. It's the music side of it, you know? So you did some when you were probably in your late teens and stuff. You had a band going strong. You did a little Canadian tour.
But your dad used to play really good classical piano.
Oh, yeah. Jase should keep the ball rolling by keeping on that musical family line, so to speak, from my dad, through me, through you, and I can bring him over or go wherever he is and show him the ropes.
Thanks a lot. That's really helpful.
That's what fathers are for, I guess. Teaching you how to play piano.
And, you know, I didn't realize it, but you went through all the same things
Yeah.
I went through.
Very true. It's just getting used to an empty house, coming back to an empty house. But after some time, things heal. Because you guys are still around, so I could see you from time to time. This is your situation, that's more traumatic.
It's a matter of getting used to it in time, I guess. I decide then and there not to let time or distance be an obstacle for us.
Here we go.
Do you need help? No. Jase and I, we got a really cool train yesterday, and it's the same color as, it's his favorite color, it's blue. Do I show him the train? Show the camera the train. Yeah, it's so cool. Where we're going now. Now when we're together in Austin, just you and me, and my care aides, and your babysitters. I need to be in Texas with you. I just have to make sure my care will be covered by Medicaid. Hi, I'm calling if you know details about home care.
24-hour home care?
Yeah, that's right.
Medicaid in Texas typically does not pay for that. Medicaid would generally place it into a nursing facility or a nursing home at that point. So in Texas, the majority of in-home care is done through the Medicaid surplus waiver program. You have a maximum of between 40 and 50 hours per week.
I'm just wondering if there's a way to stay at home rather than be admitted. Would I have to be in one of these nursing homes then?
No, if you can get yourself set up for the surplus waiver program with Medicaid. But there is 6 months to 3 years of a waiting list.
And then you're still only able to get between 40 and 50 hours a week.
That's correct. I hate to say this about Texas because I love Texas, but we have one of the worst long-term support services programs from Medicaid.
As part of my research, I interview people with disabilities and their supporters in Texas. So I found out that Texas is like one of the worst places to come to as a person on Medicaid. So I guess the question is that the case?
Oh yeah, that's absolutely the case. In fact, the rankings you've seen are correct. Texas, its most recent one, ranks 50th in community services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So that includes the District of Columbia, so there's 51 on the list, so there's somebody's below us, but we're right down there at the very bottom of the barrel.
So do you have an answer as to what I could do to be closer to my son?
I've thought about this as long as you and I have been talking on phone calls and emails and stuff. And it's almost like you'd have to reconfigure your life entirely, Jason. And by that, I mean you would maybe have to find a partner, a life partner, you know, who would be willing to move to Texas with you and fill in the gaps that you would lose. That you would lose in Medicaid coverage, because I just can't see that you could come here, be close to your son, and find yourself in a position that the only way you can get the care you need is to go into a nursing home, and you'd find yourself, again, isolated from the child you want to be close to. Now, this is just insane.
So what do you think I should do in my situation? I want to be closer to my son, but I can't move here without going into a nursing home or getting like the minimum amount of hours.
We tell our New York brothers and sisters, you know, it's a different world. It really is. It's the nature of the Medicaid program. It's always been a state, federal share, different than Medicare. You know, Medicaid dollars are only drawn down by how much money the state puts up. There's no income tax in Texas. So it makes our whole revenue base much lower than other states.
So how do people with disabilities even survive here in Texas?
Oh, I have a traumatic brain injury caused by a motor vehicle accident.
Most people don't know anything about disabled people until they have a loved one that becomes disabled or they're disabled themselves. That's the wrong time to find out that we're on the short end of the stick. It doesn't make any sense to have one state that has one set of rules that people would have to actually move to a state or move somewhere else other than their home to get certain benefits.
Maybe I could live in a neighboring state.
If someone needs 24/7, then it's recommended they look into a skilled nursing facility for 24/7 care.
They just don't like a budget, so it's kind of tight on what they're going to be covering now. And the first thing they do is cut the disabled services.
One moment while we transfer you to a customer service representative.
Well, unfortunately, the only program that provides 24-hour care in the state of Louisiana is the nursing home.
I zeroed in on the healthcare across the different states in the U.S. I look at every state in the country to see how well they support people with disabilities. Topping the charts, Arizona, Vermont, Michigan, New Hampshire, and the lovely Hawaii. And down at the bottom, we find Illinois, Arkansas, Mississippi, Montana, and Texas. Of the 50 states, plus Washington, D.C., New York is number 1 for supporting people with disabilities, while Texas clocks in at 50. These basic support services for people with disabilities are a human right. The only way to live in Texas is to live in a nursing home.
All right, we'll look at 1, 2, 3.
So I give it a try.
Good morning.
Hey, can you push it up?
Up in the front?
Yeah.
Good? Can you see it? Oh, here.
Put a washcloth on my face.
Just a warm washcloth sitting on there? Okay, yeah, let me get a...
No, I mean like, can you put the... Just get the...
Oh, just wipe your eyes. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like to open your pores or something. Sorry. You're on thin liquids?
No.
Does he need thickened liquids or is he on thin liquids? Let me make sure. I just want to make sure because I don't want to choke you.
Regular liquid.
Regular? Okay. Do you need one more drink?
No. That's right. So his name is Jase. Jase. And yeah, he's 4 years old. The old people here are older than me. They're all like older people, but they're really nice.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Say bye, Grace. Bye. It turns out that 50 to 60% of people die within the first year of living in a nursing home. Jase, I want to say to you that I want to be here with you, but I would die a slow death or die a pretty quick death. So, sorry, but I'm not going to be able to do this. So, sorry. When I get back to New York, I ask my mom what she thinks about the nursing home.
Do you want to live in Austin, Texas?
I would live in Austin, Texas if it was okay to live there.
So is there a guarantee that you have your own place to live with caregivers?
No,
Is that a guarantee right now, like now, next month? Is there a guarantee?
Yes,
This is your choice. You have a choice. You have a choice to live independently here, or you have a choice to be institutionalized. Or to be institutionalized.
Well, the choice is.
Your son might not be able to visit you that often, and you think, because you know.
What if I was in there?
He has this. But who's going to bring him there to visit you every day? Who's going to bring him there to visit you every day? It doesn't happen in reality. It doesn't happen. So then you know what? You have to make a choice. You know, either be in an institution in some other state, or be here where you can live independently in your own place.
Yeah.
And, you know, do what you love to do, filming documentaries. And I think that's what you should aim for, because life is short, and then we die anyway.
There's one more option. You and your mom could move back to New York. I make a hard decision. I go to Queens County Family Court. I ask that you and your mom return to New York as soon as possible. I'm so certain that the family court will understand how important it is for a father to be with his son, that it will quickly order you and your mom to return. I'm assigned a court-appointed lawyer, and the court makes its first decision.
It's okay.
I get daily Skype calls with you.
No. Okay, it's fine.
Why'd you do that?
No.
James, why'd you do that? What's that? What's that?
I don't want to talk to Dad.
But I want to talk to you.
Mommy doesn't have sleep.
The apartment, the 10E, is really nice. The outside is really nice, and the Empire State Building is outside. I'm a good daddy, and you're my best friend. Jeez, what are you making? What is that? What is it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, this.
But I'll just put it up so that's not.
Yes, Jason.
Jase is really angry with me. He's been like that for a while now. So this is not working. So we need to figure something out so I can have like a proper relationship with him. But he has a lot of anger towards me for whatever reason. Because it's like ruining our relationship. My relationship with you is much better in person. So I start traveling to Texas as much as I can.
Do you want to go down and ride the bear?
Let's not ride the bear, Jase.
No.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Daddy said no.
fun.
Yay! Good job.
It's the big four.
Nice, hon.
Jase is the big four.
There you go.
Good job.
Look at all the smoke.
Happy birthday to Jase. Look at that, Jase. It's your very first remote control helicopter.
I want to open it.
Jase, you're really good at it.
I wanted it to turn. Yes.
I'm gonna check your blood sugar, okay? Is that okay, Jason?
I didn't know how much the stress and travel were affecting me until I had my first ever seizure while I'm still in Texas. I want to see you, but I don't want to get any more seizures, so I stopped traveling. Meanwhile, I go to court periodically, but nothing else happens. The legal case is stressful and time-consuming. But going to court felt like the only way I could make sure that I see you as much as possible. Meanwhile, with your mom no longer here, it's important to have a relationship in my life. Can you say something about like looking for that special someone or looking for love or anything?
So it should be in your self-summary. Filmmaker and activist enjoying life, creating films, and trying to make the world a better place.
Just say looking for something real.
Looking for something real.
Do you not say anything about having MS?
No. We decided not to say anything about that.
Isn't that catfishing?
Actually, that's a really good point. On another one, I know it's not catfishing.
Are you sure? It's the same thing.
No, it's not. What is catfishing?
Where you meet someone and it's not what they portray online.
Is that all catfishing is?
Yeah. Say if you put up a photo from you from like 2002.
No, but
these are your photos?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're fine. You're not catfishing.
Okay, let's go to a different website then. So go to Bumble, that's the other one that he used. This website's interesting because the girls make the first choice of like who they want to meet up with or like talk to. So you can choose whoever you want, but they are the ones that actually end up choosing. See, I'm totally doing this by looks right now. Yes. Yes.
So wait, I thought you had blurred vision. How are you all of a sudden able to have such good vision to pick girls' attractiveness?
Because you hold something close up to me. This is close enough to see. See, as my life these days. Editing the film and swiping left or right on dating profiles. No. No. It's what I have to do to like entertain myself. To not go crazy. No. Yes. As much as I tried to work up enthusiasm for dating, my heart is with a 4-year-old living in Texas.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, my friend. You're my best friend. Hi, best friend.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you so much.
Yeah, but that's what my daddy wants us to do. Go back to you. If you don't want to, right?
So we are about to turn. Wait. So. No, I can't. Yes.
Jeez, I would love that so much. I would love that so much. I'm watching you grow up in the four corners of a computer screen. The court process is a race against time. I'm here for a custody hearing, and hopefully I'll be able to get something out of it today because I didn't realize how slow the court process is.
You swear to tell the whole truth in the matter before this court?
Yeah.
Your name?
Alice Cook.
You swear to tell the whole truth?
Yeah.
Your name, sir?
Jason DaSilva. Then the judge rules that you will visit me in New York 1 weekend each month. At last, I can see more of you.
Now let's see the other one. The other one.
Just be careful.
Only one left.
See, Jase, Penny, yes, please.
I like it because it just looks like it's a horse.
So my grandpa used to play.
Can you play?
I can just like bang all over the place on the piano.
Okay,
That's,
do it. Let's see.
I just bang all.
And Mr. Piggy's going to watch you. Okay, now play with your fingers. That's your palms. Now these. There you go.
That's how, Jase.
That one didn't. I was just pressing the same one.
I hope you got it.
This is the first time that I'm going to be spending the night with you in 3 years. It's going to be really exciting, and we're going to spend the whole weekend together.
If you need me, you just tap me on the shoulder, okay?
My brother, Daniel, helps me take care of you.
Gordon's distress calls to PURST, P-U-R-S-T, Pets of the Universe Ready for Space Travel, Command Center. Ruff, woof. Look, all the animals here.
Jase, what animals are there?
Cats.
And, yeah, just cats, you're right.
It's all cats?
That's a dog, though.
It's the best night I've had in a long, long time. On our next court date, the judge proposes we settle the case. 3 hours later, it was all over. You will live in Texas, but will come to see me more than twice as much. I'm sad that you won't be moving back, but of course I'm glad that I'll be able to see more of you. I decided to risk traveling because I can't miss your 5th birthday. is the big 5 years old.
What is all that? What is all that?
Candy too. Here you go, buddy.
Is it good?
Yes.
Yeah. Your grandfather comes to Austin to visit, and we talk more about our marriages. It's me.
Looking back, how could you have made things different in trying to save your marriage with Alice and hopefully making it better for Jase?
I've thought about that, many times. So, I think just being a better, more supportive person with Alice, and then also being more open. It's tough to go backwards and think about it. Do you ever do that? Do you ever think backwards?
Of course, I think I've done no wrong.
Do you wish that you did anything different? How it affected us? Would you have done anything differently?
Yeah. Yes and no. We've been through some kind of counseling, didn't work. But I think Mom had made up her mind. She's had enough. And took it one step further and just walked away.
Through this film, I want to at least pass on to Jase to show that cycles don't need to repeat themselves, and maybe he could break the cycle. I know my dad's comment that my mom just left is at best an oversimplification. Maybe I'll never know what happened with my parents' marriage. Every day, I think back to when we were all together. I have to make peace with things falling apart and with my own responsibility for letting it happen. I do hope you break the cycle of separation, but even if you can't, don't worry. We make mistakes. We're imperfect, but we do the best we can. I think about you. I think about me. I think about our family. As you grow up, at some point, I may not be able to see you or talk to you. I may not live to see you as an adult. I wonder what you will become. James, you're a fast runner. I didn't know that. You're like me. When I was a little boy, I was a really fast runner.
This one's a fast one.
So you are 5 years old now, and I want you to know that I am still gonna be there all the time. So I'll be there whenever you need me, even if I'm in New York, and you're in Texas. Because all I do is think about how much I love you. I'll always be there no matter what. Because I'm your dad, and you're my wife. And that's what I wanted to say to you. Okay, let's go.
Get the camera closer.
So Jase is gonna be the director. He said, what do you want him to do, Jase?
And get closer, closer, even closer. Yeah.
So one count of three. 1, 2, 3. We're done and cut.
Sick of it, and it's strange, but